All right, man. Back with the rest of the video, man. It cut off on me, man. So let's just recap that, man. Let's just recap that. I want you to keep in mind that we coming from scratch. We coming from being unaware, not acknowledging that consciousness about self, to actually understanding that we making decisions, to understanding the connection that you have to nature, all what you have within yourself. Okay? So these numbers is really significant. And Prophet, I encourage any individual listening out there, pay attention to numbers, man. It doesn't matter what you believe in. If you open-minded, spirit will make you a believer. If you open-minded, spirit will make you a believer. If you know everything is changing, the times, the paradigm, if you know that, how could you hold on and keep the same type of patterns? Just make it make sense for yourself. So we went from basically just a vessel, just a human, like with a brain, no understanding, like throw the bottle in the air and don't even understand that it's coming back down, that level of thinking, to the number two. That's the duality. That's the yin and the yang. That duality is significant of that story within the garden. That story within the garden, the duality of things, understanding and being able to see the dark and the lightness within things. That's what that was. 3 is the catalyst. Now I want you to remember and know this. The ultimate catalyst is spirit, is God, source, creator. Only thing that's never gonna change, but each and everything around it changes. Okay? That's what we all doing, changing. But spirit, same way as in the future, as he was in the past, as he is now. That's what it is. We change, our perceptions change, the way we view things change, our emotions change. Who and what we think we stand for changes. It's just unalignments. We'll say unalignments. But that catalyst, that civilization, that third start, that was a civilization to truly bring change, truly bring the seeds out, truly responsible for everything being held up, you being able to attain the knowledge, it being here still. You got to realize this. A lot of information, it spans back so far. This information was protected. It doesn't matter how it was protected. It was protected so you can hear it, see it within your consciousness, and process that with how you lived and what you know to be right in your intuition and discernment, the whole platter of everything. So the fourth one was when you seen individuals telling the time, by looking at the sun. You seen individuals rain dancing. You seen individuals really dependent on Gaia, really dependent on nature, on the earth. Like these civilizations of cultivation, of planting, of farming, and all these things here. And the one before you, Spirit giving me the Mayans, because that's the last tip. Whenever you research and that calendar stopped in 2012. 2012. That's why I told you, as far as prophecy go, when you open your eyes each and every day, you're not living within a prophecy. The Bible, those scriptures, that information, that knowledge, that wisdom and knowing, it's to help you perform and enhance yourself as a being. Come more into alignment with who you are. but you not living within those scriptures, which means you take the good out of it that benefits and resonates with you. But the truths and the beliefs within it, you can leave it there. This is a shift. This is a new paradigm. That's why you see the Mayans calendar stopped at 2012. It is 23. It's 23. 2012. What those numbers add up to? That's 5. That's 5. That's change. 5 is change. The significance and the importance of you being here, man, it's beyond what you can even fathom. It really is. If you can understand that you can open your eyes each and every day, you can go and you can live your whole day without nothing getting in the way of your peace and the joy. You can live your whole day within spirit, within your connection, within your understanding and awareness. At one time, individuals could not do that. You still have individuals that can't do that. You know, that's just that significance of having to work on ourselves, practice with self, make sure that we go over our disciplines with self each and every day. See, a lot of things in which opinions and comments that you're going to hear from individuals, it'll degrade, you know, it'll talk down on this betterment. But look, everybody understand this betterment. Everybody understand what you done been through, the confusion, all that. Now you in this moment. As far as profit concerned, like each and everything in my past, I'm not going to say doesn't mean nothing, because, man, it was valuable along the way. But as far as emotions you felt in the past, as far as how you viewed individuals in the past, as far as your perception of the whole in the past, that should change. We change, individuals change. You see, it doesn't matter who I run across. I'm not the same individual. Like, I'm not going to be with some of the same thing. I'm different now. My perception is different. It's heightened. And whoever listening out there, it's a strength within you. It's a connection that you have. It's whispers that you always get within yourself. And it's energies that's there to help you, guide you, take you out of that. Take you out of that. I'm so grateful that I can sit on this screen and I can say, hey, look, I had so many addictions. Like, I had cocaine addictions. Like, I had addictions with infatuation, thinking that, you know, it's real love. Like, I had addictions with alcohol, cigarette, like a bunch of addictions. The way that I live my life and my moral compass and discipline that I had about myself, it was loose. It was loose. And the only thing that made me think it was in order or I was smart was my ego. Was my pride, was me not wanting to stand in the front of no individual and say, man, look, I'm wrong. For me to face myself and say, hey, we got to correct this. Not in that head, place, and space. I just wasn't there. And a lot of individuals, y'all listening right now, that's exactly where individuals at. See, no exceptions, and certain things, look, cool, you can tell it to the next individual, but certain things, I'm not delving into the discussion about it. You know, to each his own. Whatever prophet bring on these messages, if it relates with you, if it can help you, allow it to help you. That mean your soul is resonating with what spirit given to you. It's simple as that. If you think outside of that, then you done jumped out your soul and back into this earth, back into this world. Always know this. It's a group. It's not nobody specific, but it's groups of energies that still want to be relevant. It's groups of energies. This is not people. This is energies that's amongst the earth, that's amongst the grid that individuals have created. It's energies that want to keep you thinking on a low vibration, keep you thinking that you can't move past whatever little hindrance you running across, whatever little obstacle. It's for you to think that you're not as great as you know you are. It's for you to think that that phone line, that connection to spirit has been cut. It's for you to understand and think that you the same as every other individual that's thinking like that, which you are. You are, but merely and only by pattern. Only by pattern. A lot of information you have, you was taught. It was taught to you. You can say you got it out your body. You just know a lot of information you was taught. You've been being taught ever since you was a baby. That's the significance of teaching these kids the right way now. Why should we ever have to relive and go over us looking in the mirror and saying, damn, I shoulda? Because we went through that same moment with ourselves, saying we shoulda did things. So to come back and miss another beat with the ones behind us, like we not up to par, like we not facing shit, like we not being honest, like we not using our strength, like we don't want to come to grips, man, that we really need this help from spirit. Like we caught in this ego thing. See like a chicken. Say like a chicken. A chicken will lay eggs every day for you. Every day for you. Egg, you gonna get that yolk every day. Until that rooster come in. See, when that rooster come in, it changed. It changed the genetics of things. It changes that seed. It changes that seed. When the rooster come in, it changes that seed. Every egg that come out ain't gonna be a yolk. Changes the genetics, brings life into that egg, brings life into it. And this is with each species, man. This is with each species. That's what you was given when you was given that soul. Spirit breathe life back into human beings in the civilization, in the society. We can say groups of people that, aim to keep people down and hurt. Prophet, look, I'm not begging to differ. My opinion don't have to mean nothing, but my opinion is this. It's always going to be my perspective, my perception that it's the human being. Every human being works on themselves. It is no human being that's not healed, that's not fixed. Everything operates right. As long as we in these places where we don't heal, we don't fix ourselves, we don't want to admit to ourselves, don't want to take, like, that's society. That's the energies. See the shift? A lot of energies. Man, look, your kids, your grandkids, they grandkids won't have to experience a lot of these energies that you did. If you can understand within your consciousness, you're supposed to be aware and transforming them, thinking different within your consciousness, within your moments when you encounter situations and experiences. But oh well is just that. It get deep. Sometimes we get to the end of it, to the deepness of it, and it ain't got no water in it. Now we find ourselves in these bad, dark places where we feel we can't get out of it. We feel that we don't know how we're going to get through it. We can't manage to get through the confusion, get through our own ego. That's because you're looking for water in a what? In an old well. In an old well. New paradigm, man. You don't have to look. The well is within you. It'll never run dry. It'll never run dry. You the word. You are the word. In its essence, you are the word. Walking in the flesh. Now, I can look at you. Individuals can look at you. You can look at yourself and you can say, nah, Not I'm not walking in the flesh. And you would be right until you get yourself to the head place and space of understanding that that's where you're supposed to be headed. When you do, then you can get where you need to be. See, there's a few of y'all. Spirit gonna tap on your temple. Spirit gonna tap on your temple when this video go off. Spirit definitely, you could be assured, Spirit gonna tap on your temples. The way you react to individuals, we have God inside, but it's very, I'm not gonna say it's rare, but sometimes you run across an individual, it's just not an average conversation. Like they just not asking you what kind of oatmeal you like. Like they really bringing something that you can resonate with, that you understand, that you feel in the moment. That spirit, source, God, creator, all day, no matter who you think you're looking at. When it come out like that, that's what it is. But you got to understand, when you neglect the good in yourself, what are you left with to grab? What you left with to have? See, that's how we've been living. We neglect the good in ourselves, in other individuals. So we've been living amongst all of the bad, all of the darkness. That's what we've been embracing. That's what we've been knowing. That's what we've been thinking we are, thinking they are, all that. Make it make sense for yourself, man. That's it. Like, that's it. And I'm just a messenger, man. You can shoot. You can shoot. Shy to shoot back. Shy to shoot back. Protect your energy. Protect yourself to and from. Watch your surroundings, man. Watch what you take in your ears. Watch what you give out your mouth. Help somebody if you can. Give somebody some words of encouragement if you can. And listen, when you don't know things, you just don't know. When you become awakened, when you become enlightened, when you become connected to spirit, source, these energies, see that third eye, it's not like your other two eyes. See, when that third eye look in the spirit, you could be assured that's God in the flesh watching you, seeing what you do, peeping out your motions and your potions and your oceans, whatever it is. That's for each and every one of us. Each and every one of us. You see, I'm faced with this. I've awakened. I understand my purpose and reason. Okay? So I know this. The first task of the day is drilling in my head and making myself understand, hey, don't never come out that God. Don't never come out that God. Don't never come outside of yourself, because you've worked so much and too long and too hard. Discipline myself a lot in order to merge with spirit, in order to be able to just hit the button and unplug. I get it. So nothing can take me outside of that. Can things make me mad? Can things ruff my feather? I mean, it all depends. If you got feathers, sometime the wind still and sometime it blow. Like sometime you just ain't got no control over that. So Prophet told you in the other video, don't matter what you like. A lot of the shit you learned and got through was because of facing shit you didn't like. Muscling up, thinking through, linking through. That's what it was. You know, a lot of times we don't want to embrace the bad. Look, the bad got to get away from you. And look, without the yin, ain't no yang. And vice versa. Vice versa. We just blessed with this shift where you can see everything in color. You can see all the white, all the black and white. You can see all the illusions. You can see all the false emotions, false perceptions. You can see all the false truths and beliefs. You can see where the darkness still trying to hold on this earth. I'm encouraging you, bro. Don't hold nothing against nobody. It doesn't matter who they are. Just listen to Prophet, man. This is straight from source. Don't hold nothing against nobody. Listen, when you hold it, you have no choice but to feel it, but to know it's there, but to be aware of it. Don't hold nothing against no individual. Whether individuals get it or not, whether you get it or not, understand this is a lesson, is a test. We being schooled so we can school individuals. You passing or not? And I think passing It's simply understanding that when we move past something, understand just that. Understand just that. Get what you got out of it and use it to navigate further. Till next time, man. Look, back with another video, man. Sky Prophet, man. Look, 4, 5, 6 times a day, man. However many times you need it, man. Sky Prophet, baby. Peace out.